Hello, this is Stuart Fensterheim, and welcome to another edition of 3 Minutes with Stuart. Today we're going to be talking about anger and some of the tools for that. But the first thing to keep in mind is anger, for the most part, in my opinion, is about the lack of connection people have with one another. People have a hard time dealing with their angry feelings, and sometimes, so often, what it's really about is the sadness and hopelessness that comes from not being able to feel close to your partner. Different things come up that seem to be about the interpretation that we make for our partners, that we would like a partner that we don't feel so alone in this world. This anger is really about trying to find a path to help couples both feel important to one another and know that your partner has your back. So when angry feelings surface, if you were able to access the good feelings that were there previously, it would minimize the intensity of your anger. Therefore, the best solution to this in dealing with your anger is following this path. The first thing you have to do is calm yourself down. You need to own your anger. You need to remind yourself that your anger belongs to you, and that it's telling you something about yourself, that you're feeling some deep feelings right now. Anger is often directed at the partner, though, but it's generally more about you than the partner. It's about your feeling unhappy about the distance between the two of you. This emotion is yours, and accept it. And you have control over it. Accept that you're in control of your anger. Your next step is to really figure out what the anger is about. Try to focus on this. Try to focus on what is the deeper feelings that are there right now. Is it that you don't feel important? Does it feel that it feels like your partner doesn't care? Is it that you feel like your partner wishes they were with someone else? See these thoughts and emotions as the perspective, and maybe what it's about is needing some reassurance. Remember, the situation that is in front of you, you're going to have a perception, and so will your partner. They may have a different perspective than you do, with different experiences. Thinking that you need to share this with your best friend, with the partner who cares about you, is a solution. Allow yourself to do that. Get in touch with your true feelings and thoughts about what happened here. What is the primary feelings and the primary emotions that are involved? Anger is generally a secondary emotion, and it hides what's really going on. Examples of primary emotions are feelings of sadness and fear and hurt and rejection. Anger is often a defense against these feelings of vulnerabilities. Vulnerability, a lot of us define as weakness, but it's not. Your vulnerable emotions, your vulnerable place, is a place your partner wants to know. You need to share that with them, and when you share your vulnerabilities with your partner, the two of you have a deep connection, and that connection allows you to face your fears. When your consequences of not doing this is that anger, and people begin to do and say things that they very often regret. It gets us fired up, and our partners don't feel loved, and then we feel bad about ourselves. So if you take these steps, you will find a sharing with one another, sharing about why you're upset, sharing about your anger, will truly bring you closer to each other. If these videos are helpful to you, please let me know. And please make some comments below. I also encourage you to subscribe to this series, this 3 Minutes with Stuart, and you'll be notified whenever one of these is released. And if you want, also check us out on the Couples Expert website, which is www.thecouplesexperts.com. Take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.